to the audience which she had with Grace O'Malley in about July 1593. And that letter is very important for many respects. Firstly, it shows what a shrewd negotiator Grace O'Malley was, because contrary to the wishes of the Queen's governors in Ireland, Grace O'Malley actually got everything she asked from the Queen.
Grace returned from London with her freedom and a royal pardon. Her son Tibbot was released. Her lands were restored. 2 years later, Richard Bingham would finally be ousted and imprisoned for his crimes. But already, the reign of the Pirate Queen was over. History, in the guise of the Great Rebellion, had overtaken her. Supported by Tibbot, Grace lived out the rest of her days at Rockfleet Castle, the ruins of which still stand today. The wealth and power which had once been hers were gone. Her days of piracy were at an end. For centuries, the exact location of her grave was unknown. Some claimed she was buried at Borrithhool, an abbey built by the ancestors of her second husband, Richard Burke. And yet it seems likely that the body of Grace O'Malley lies closer to the place of her birth.
I think Grace's final resting place undoubtedly is in the Abbey on Clare Island, and I base my reason for saying that on the fact that I know exactly where her son, Thibaud Nalong, Toby of the Ships, is buried, and the tomb that was designed for him by his wife is almost identical to the tomb on the Abbey on Clare Island. And obviously it has to be somebody of great importance that is buried there, because it is a very ornate tomb and monument, and a suitable one to Grace O'Malley.
Legend has it that Grace died in 1603, the year that also marked the death of Queen Elizabeth I. In a way, it seems fitting that Grace O'Malley died with the era she came to represent. Even though this extraordinary woman was betrayed by the historians of her own time, the memory of her never faded. And 400 years on, the legend still lives. Defiant to the last, Grace O'Malley, the Pirate Queen, wrote herself into Irish history.
We're back on dry land next Sunday. One of Europe's history's most romantic figures, Bonnie Prince Charlie. And beneath the romance lies a tragic tale of loyalty and devotion. That's Bonnie Prince Charlie, Legends of the Isles, next Sunday at 6:30.